Hello, my name is Charlie Ive. I am a white woman with green eyes and slightly wavy blonde hair that is pulled back from my face in a bun. I am wearing a pale blue top and I am sat in front of a pale white wall with some twine strung across it and some light blue cardboard cutout birds hanging off of that twine. The project that I will be doing at Theatre Deli for the residency will be called At Once Before and After. It is a play that I have written and will direct. I will be doing this with a group of co-collaborator actor musicians that I very often work with. There will be 5 of us in total, so 4 performers. The play is set on the coast in the intertidal zone, which means the part of the land that is only there when the tide goes out and it disappears when the tide comes back in. So the play is quite liminal. It is 4 female identifying characters, and it is about the stories that we tell about ourselves and the stories that are told about us and what the space between those 2 things are. And it is about heritage and who has a claim to that and who doesn't, or who is told they don't, and what it means to not have that written down or to have it erased. The play's very cyclical in its structure. It's non-linear. Each of the 3 acts sort of exists on their own plane, but the characters stay with the same names and the same attributes as they move between them. In each act there is a question asked and it is answered in one of the other acts, and each act has its own identity and sort of use of theatrical language. I think what we'll be doing in the R&D is, for one, we often work with a lot of female choral work, both spoken and musical. So I think we'll be playing with that. We want to look at something called Scottish welking songs, which are a type of singing that was employed in the Highlands of Scotland when women would be working wool. They would sit around a table and they would be beating a rhythm to work through the wool and then sing these stories in a way of oral storytelling in quite a ritualistic manner. So we want to explore how we can use elements of that in this production. We will also be looking at soundscaping. Over lockdown we did a lot of audio storytelling even, and I think we want to look at how we create soundscapes or audio landscapes, and whether we want to make those pre-recorded or whether we want to make them live on stage with instruments and found objects, or a heady mix of the both. We're also going to look at movement that kind of amplifies both the aspects that I explained before. And as well as that, in the last few productions that I have done, I have been using creative captioning, and I'm very excited about using that and kind of what it brings to the identity of a production. So we want to start thinking about that from quite an embryonic state, to work out how we can bring it in, how we can use it as a theatrical language unto itself, and again how it can amplify what we're doing with all the other elements and themes. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to be doing. Hopefully we will see you there. Thank you very much.